Hi guys. So this is a disclaimer about the video that you're about to see. I understand that I'm not the first person to do this. I understand that this is not my design. This is an early, simple creeper farm for early game. That's what it's meant for. Early game. I'm not a technical player. Sometimes I don't understand things the best in the world. I like to dumb things down, and that's what this video is to take something that's really not that hard to begin with and to dumb it down a little bit. So before we get the comments about, oh, this has been done by somebody else or whatever, yes, I'm completely and totally aware of that. This is my version. Enjoy the video. Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft video. In today's video we're going to show you how to build a super simple, very early game creeper farm. So you will need some tamed cats. So we've got 4 here. We're going to build 2 layers, and in this chest right here is a pretty approximate list of the items that you'll need. Now, this is per layer. This is not for the whole thing. This is per layer. So if you're going to make 2 layers, which we're going to make today, you'll need to double this top row up here. You'll need to double that row. This row down here, this stuff is for the AFK platform and for the kill chamber itself. But just this row up here, you'll need to double. But we're going to start right here in this corner. We're going to place a block down right there. Bam, just like that. And what we're going to do right here is we're going to go 13 blocks across that way. So that's 1. And that's 13. Now we're going to come back over to this corner and we're going to go a total of 5 blocks out. So this being your first, it's 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to come in by a block, in by 1 more block, and then in by 2 blocks, out by a block, out by 1 more block, and then back by 5. And that's 1 wall and 1 side done. And now we're going to go ahead and complete this side here and take this side out by 13 as well. So that's 1. And 13. And we're going to mirror the exact same thing on this side, and then we'll go up above and we'll show you exactly what it looks like. And you should have a shape that looks like it's kind of like an hourglass. All right, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to take this, we're going to bring this up by 1 more, and just like that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to come right here in the middle, and we're going to break these 2 blocks out all the way across. And we're going to take this down by 5. And that's 5. So now we're going to come out this side here and we're going to make ourselves an exit out. So just go ahead and start punching out some blocks here. And you can see here that we wound up outside. So what we're going to do right here actually is we're going to come in the 5 blocks and we're going to go from here. 1, 2, just like that. We're going to break down a couple more, and then we're going to take these out. And we're going to go ahead and we're going to place both water buckets right here to make this stream come down. And we want to see about where the water ends, and the water ends here. So here is where we will come out and we will dig down. You can dig down as many blocks as you want to. We're going to dig down actually 2 blocks so they kind of come off the side. And we're going to come in right here and we're going to place a double chest here. And we're going to place a double chest. Double chest. Said a double chest. Right there. Scratch that. Move that forward by 1. And we're going to place 4 hoppers in behind here. Why 4 hoppers and not 2? I noticed that they tend to get hung up right here as they're coming down to the kill chamber. And for me, the 2 hopper system works better because they have more room to come down and flow into. So we're going to place our campfires right here. We're going to leave those campfires lit. And we're going to put a glass wall right here to keep you protected from the creepies. You can go ahead and cover the rest of this up if you need to. You just make sure that you leave that 2 block space for them to get through. We'll just go ahead and kind of fill in this right here with our block as we come down. Some in here too. I didn't look up underneath here before we started this to see what it was going to look like. And then you want to make sure that the sides of this are filled in as well so they can't get out or anything. The wood and stuff is solely for decorative purposes. You don't have to use this if you don't want to. I just like to decorate up around my stuff and make it kind of look pretty, you know. You can actually take those two out. And just kind of do like that. You want to slap some torches and stuff right here and everything else. But this is the kill chamber. This is where they're going to come to die. And right here along this edge, we are going to place trapdoors. And just like this. And then hop on the other side and do the same thing just like this. And then we're going to open all of these trapdoors until we get this. We're going to come back over in this corner and we're going to count out 1, 2 blocks down and 1 block over. 2 blocks over. And we're going to place a carpet. We're going to separate that by 2 blocks, place another carpet, 2 blocks, and place another carpet. This will keep spiders from spawning. Spiders need a 3x3 area to spawn in, and they cannot spawn if you place the carpets in this particular order. We're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. 1, 2 down, and then 1, 2 over. 2 block gap, 1 more, 2 block gap, 1 more. Your cat's also going to sit right here in the middle. This farm has been done by many people. It's pretty much the same way. So we're putting it out there on our channel to show everybody that you can. So now we're going to come in right above, or right at the top of this block, and we're going to start putting our trapdoors in. This is going to prevent zombies, skeletons, husk if you're in the desert, or any of that stuff from spawning in here. So we're just going to line this whole thing, and we're going to omit, because if you're just doing this farm 1 level, the rates aren't going to be that great. But if you're doing it multi-level, which we're doing ours 2 levels, the rates will be a lot better with more than 1. If you need to close these trapdoors for now, you can. So you've got a nice safe place to walk around and you don't fall in the kill chamber and burn to death. If you're in hardcore, that would be horrible. But yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and we're going to, we'll show you this side, and then we're going to go off camera and put in all the trapdoors on the other side. We're going to do just to there, and then we're going to fill this section in, and we'll be right back. Okay, so now we've got all of our trapdoors in on both sides. Now what we want to do is we want to go ahead and start getting our cats in here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here, I'm going to break out one side like this, and we are going to release 2 of our cats and have them hopefully follow us into here. There we go. We want one of them to sit here. We want the other one to follow us back here. And there it is. Kind of move around. It's kind of hard to move them around the carpets. We want them to kind of come to us a little bit. Come on. Oh, you want to come on. Okay, there he comes. All right. So we're going to have them sit and have them sit on this carpet. And the reason why we're having them sit on the carpet, this was a question I had asked about this. Why do they have to sit on the carpet? Carpet's a non-spawnable space for anything. If they're sitting on a block, nothing will spawn on that block but them. So that's why we have them there like that. Before you close this back up and you come out of here, don't forget to open your trapdoors. So we're just going to come in and we're going to trace this level out, this wall out just like this, and this gives us a place to actually place blocks. If you want to give the outside of it some aesthetic detail or whatever, you can kind of come back in and you can place, good thing we're in creative, huh? You can come back in and you can place slabs there, or you can do something else, and we'll have another video. I'll put another video out on how to do an aesthetic build on this to make it look better on the outside. I'm not going to show you the actual farm itself. I will just show you how to make it pretty. So, but you want to go ahead and you want to bring this up by 1 more. Actually, come in here first and let's fill all this in right here. Farm. So now we got the second level starting to be built. We're going to come right here along the edge again, and we're going to put our trapdoors in. And we're pretty much going to mirror exactly what we did on the bottom side. We're just going to bring this up by 1 more block. Run it around here like this, and then we'll go ahead and we'll get this part done, and then we'll be back here in just a second. Okay, so we have all of our walls back up to 2 blocks tall again. Now what we're going to do is we're going to come in here again with our trapdoors. If you want to move the cats in first and do it, let's actually move the cats in with the carpet and stuff first. 2 blocks out, and then place 1 here, and then another one. Get out of my thing. Let's go ahead and bring our cats in. So we'll, they should follow you up there. with no problems. They'll just zoom right to you. There they go. We're going to set you down. We're going to see if we can get you to come over here a little more. That'll work. I don't want to fight with you. But yeah, so now we're going to come in here, and like I said, we're going to run our trapdoors again. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to run our trapdoors across the whole, across both sides, and then we'll be back when we have that done. Okay, so we're back. We've got all of our trapdoors and stuff in. So because this is going to be our final level, we're not going to do any more levels past this. We're going to come right here in the middle too, and we're actually going to place trapdoors across this center part. But first, we almost did a bad there. Let's make sure that you open those as well. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to place these all the way across like this. Just like that. And now this is where your slabs come into play. We're going to slab the entire roof of this thing. Alrighty, so now we've got our big stone box made, basically, is what's going on here. So now you're going to want to come and find somewhere that's kind of right in the middle. This is not exactly an even build, so we're going to come right here, and we're going to place an extra slab down here. And that's going to tell us where kind of the center point of our farm is, and this is where we're going to start making our AFK platform up. So for 119 blocks. We're going to get our coordinates just to make sure on this also. But go ahead and get your scaffolding up to 119 blocks above where you're at, and we'll be right back. Okay, so your scaffolding needs to come up to block 191. So we're in creative right now, so we're just going to kind of do like this. I like to build a little 5x5 area out around this, just so you have a place to stand. You don't have to worry about, you know, oh my god, I'm going to fall off or whatever. I do cover the top of it to keep us from getting the pesky flying bats, the phantoms is what I'm referring to. And I just kind of come up on the corner like this, and then just put a half slab roof in right above you. Later on, you can fly into this. This is set up for early game. If you really want a cool AFK platform, I'm going to put a link. It's going to pop up here in the corner right now. And it's for a hot air balloon AFK platform, so it looks cool in your world. Yeah. So we're gonna go down. We're gonna torch everything up down here. Yeah. Here we go. In survival, we're gonna turn our spawning sphere off, and we are going to pop into free cam, and we're going to go down and we're going to show you all the magic that's happening down here and how fast they are. Let's turn those off too, and what kind of rates we're getting on our creeper farm. We can actually go inside and stand up here and look too. Creepers get scared of the cats. They do kind of tend to wind up in the corners sometimes, but yeah. We're getting a lot of bats in here too. But yeah, we're just going to stand here for a minute and show you all the goodness coming through. Okay, and our timer now tells us that we have spent 1 hour AFK. So we're going to go down here, we're going to check and see what our rates look like for an hour. So we've got 3 stacks and a half, 4 stacks, and so let's call it okay, so 3.5 stack, or excuse me, 7.5 stacks is about 485 gunpowder in an hour. Like I said, this is the early game farm. This is very simple. The rates will increase the more levels that you add. I will actually show you a gunpowder farm that has multiple levels and show you a little bit of aesthetic also. Okay, so we're back over here. We're in our hardcore world that we lost, by the way. It was a tragic loss. We didn't record anything for YouTube purposes on our hardcore world. It was basically all a Twitch stream, and yeah, we died to a wither skeleton. Anyway, this is the creeper farm that I have here. This is part of the aesthetic build and stuff around it. This is a 6-layer creeper farm. It really produces. It's really good. It's actually great, to be honest. Kind of miss this one a lot. But the way it works is basically the same as the other. This is 6 levels instead of 2. And we really kind of get the gunpowder. This is empty because we had emptied it, but yeah, it does everything it's supposed to do and more. 6 levels of creeper farm, 6 levels of creepers coming down. We made it all out of blackstone and stuff here. As you can see, there's a few places that the creepers may get hung up and stuff here and there. But for the most part, they just kind of come over and walk right off the edges, and it works just fine. I did notice something in the other one that we were getting a lot of bats, so maybe stone is not your best option to use. We use not blackstone, but we use tough and stuff here, tough and deep slate here, and we're not getting those same issues here with the bats and stuff. So maybe not using stone would be a better idea. I don't know if the bats will affect the rates. I'm kind of assumed that they might a little bit, but I don't think that they will. So yeah, this is our creeper farm here, and this is a little bit of an aesthetic build on it. And yeah. Now here's another example of the creeper farm. This is the creeper farm that we have just built in our single player world now, our forever world. This one's 3 layers high, and if you notice, there's a big column that goes up there. I'm also using this as an XP farm. It's pretty easy, actually. We did it with a lava bucket, a couple of lava buckets to get it, but they come up into a kill chamber, and we just stand here with a sharpness sword and just swipe them. And with the looting 3 sharpness sword, this thing really, and one tool, not till, tool, heal, we get a lot of XP off of it, and we also heal all of our tools, and we get a lot of gunpowder. So we are essentially killing 3 birds with 1 stone, dare I say? 3 birds? Possibly. Guys, thank you for watching today's video. I greatly appreciate it. If you guys wouldn't mind smashing the like button if you really did like this video. If you didn't, then smash it. Smash it anyway. All right. You guys don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate it. If you guys want to see any other kind of videos, just let me know. And until next time, we'll see you later.